He's still awake.
Look at him. I wonder if he's in the game right now. Maybe he's still fighting some battle.
I wonder if that's what happens when
Won't
you get data
please help
drained.
me out on this, Mai?
Or maybe it was just the aggression of you two yelling, which brought his heart rate back up. Never think of that, do you? It must be the game that he's fighting in. That's all that happens. Games. It's really awkward to say when you're talking about game anyone. And this is on there, and all it's about is games.
Well, what name did he use? Tell me the name he played under, Mai.
It's Sieg. S-I-E-G.
Sieg. S-I-E-G.
Password?
Mai Minase.
Huh? Of course. I should have figured.
Ultimate! We've seen this before!
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I accidentally opened up his mail out of habit. Kyo and Yuki-chin.
There was something about a Delta server there.
Do you remember
That's probably
which
if you-
server you had used?
No.
You mentioned this was your first time playing.
So that might have been one of the secret ones.
It was probably
I
Delta,
don't know.
I'll bet. If I check the computer log, bam, we have the answer.
Talking to
Take
Yuki-chan.
that. Here you go. Want some more?
He crashed it.
Man.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not. Not a crash.
Wait, why are you
I have
so
seen
quiet?
this before, but it's
What
been
did you
so
mean
long
by
I
the
don't
hand?
remember.
How long have you been doing this?
25 years.
Say,
6 months.
here in
14
Japan
days.
alone, there are at least 6 people in Tomonari's same condition. The victims were all playing that game when they went into comas, and so far, no one's come out of it. Do you hear me? Not one.
You are the first. You are special. Or wasn't the one data drained? That may be true.
What happened during the game? Tell me, why is it that you managed to come back safely?
I don't know. I can't remember.
But now she can remember, can't she now?
Who's there?
Girl with purple hair and white clothes.
A sound. Where are you?
Pshoosh! Data drain. Tuning fork. Pong.
Wait, what? A and C major scale?
The ah sound. It's used for tuning musical instruments.
That's what it was.
Huh?
Nothing. So you're saying you heard that before you fell unconscious?
Yeah.
But I wonder...
It was the sound that's been nagging at me all this time, but I'm still having trouble remembering. At any rate, I'm positive I heard it in the game.
Mike, when you came to at the hospital, the first thing you said was, ah.
I did?
That sound you made must have been the musical note A in German. You know, from their alphabet, A, B, C, A, B, C. It could be that you weren't able to remember this until now because you were protecting yourself from it subconsciously.
No, that's Spanish.
Even so,
I don't know the German
The sound had
alphabet,
nothing to do with me collapsing.
other than I'm assuming it's rather close to the Phoenician
I wouldn't
alphabet.
consider it advisable to jump to any conclusions just yet.
By the way, we use the Phoenician
You have
alphabet.
extraordinary
That's the one
hearing,
that has
don't
A,
you,
B,
Mom?
C, D, E.
Are you absolutely
Phoenician.
positive it was a sound within the game? If I were you, I wouldn't dwell on it too much.
That's why we
Mai,
have phonetics
do you
as
know
well.
the meaning of Tomonari's character name?
What, Sieg?
There's a strong player in the game. I've no clue who he is or where he's from, but he calls himself Balmonk of the Azure Sky. Hipper than me.
Balmung!
Could it refer to the sword of Siegfried the Balmung?
You know a lot.
Grandpa, he really loved operas, especially Ring of the Nibelungen.
Wagner?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be darned, it's Siegfried.
Guess so. He told me that instead of the sword, he would become the possessor. Tomonari's awesome in the game. He sure gained power rapidly. And hey, isn't Siegfried a guy who's supposedly invincible?
What happens if Tomonari never comes out of
Ironic.
his coma? If he stays like that forever, growing into an old man?
No way. I
No,
swear
we're going to
it won't
save
happen.
him
I can't allow him
by
to remain like that.
defeating the game.
I'm the one guilty of first turning him on
At least
to
Kite
the
will do
world.
that. Ring, 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 ring,
Hello,
ring. Phone call,
Minase
phone call.
residence. Hello.
Ah, good, you're still there. Listen, I want to apologize for my awful behavior.
Why are you doing it
Wasn't
in a
very gentlemanly
hot
of me,
spring?
and I'm terribly sorry. Will you forgive me?
Creepy man.
Yeah? You will? So we're okay, right? Hey,
Creepy
wait,
man.
don't hang up. Ah, so now that we're on friendly terms again, I have to impose upon you for a favor. Can I go into the clubhouse?
The G study room?
If that's what you call it. The place where you both passed out. You see, I want to test the game out one more time in the same environment under the same conditions.
What?
Well, perhaps we're the only people who suspect that the game is responsible for these collapses and comas. Come on, I need you to work with me here.
I need time to think about it.
What is the matter with me? Jeez, I'm dumb. Sorry. I'll never do it. Again, well, not for a while. I mean, I'm sorry.
I didn't mind, really.
You aren't upset?
Mm-mm.
Yes!
I have to go.
Huh? Ah, look at this mess. I want to show you something. Have a seat.
But
Please.
Tomonari, you so weird.
You're kidding! I don't believe it. You're still in touch with that man?
He's going to save the world along with Kite.
Is he somebody you should be trusting?
Yes.
trust him? Who
Besides, he's
knows?
creepy, but yes,
Oh, my.
yes, you
What's
should.
the matter with you?
What's wrong with me wanting to know? I
Yeah.
need to find out exactly what happened in that game. It's something that I feel I have to do.
You have to sneak into the clubhouse in the dead of night with a shady middle-aged guy who stalks you?
Don't
He
put it
doesn't
that way.
stalk her.
Come on, will you think it through for a second? It's merely a game, Mai. And it isn't possible for someone to go into a coma because of it. That's just dumb. I'm mystified as to what was going on in
That's what
Tokyo
you
that
think,
feel
Mr.
compelled to
Mysterious
tell us
Friend,
bizarre
that
stuff.
thinks everything is
But I
wrong.
am sure of one thing.
People can go
He's
into
up to
comas
something,
because
Mai.
of the game,
The
but
man
you
is
don't know that
suspicious.
because you're not very good at it. So there. Ha!
I see. I've made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Trusting you.
I was relying on you far too much.
Ha ha!
Hey,
Back
hey,
at you,
wait.
man.
Let's pretend we never talked about this.
Mai!
I'm sorry.
Ah. You spoke too far, young man.
You're home early. What's up, Mom?
Hello, Mai. I've only a few minutes. Then I'll head back. Don't just stand there. Come, sit down. I heard a rumor today that you're not going to music practice. Please explain. I know you've been through a difficult time. That's why I gave you some space and said nothing while you stayed out of school. However, the violin is a different matter.
Green
How do
tea.
you expect to become a soloist this way?
I've never even considered being a soloist.
There you go again.
Mom, it's true.
We've already had this conversation. You told me you had every intention of becoming one.
I simply told you I liked the instrument.
Well, if it's simply a hobby to you, give it up.
Why do I have to choose?
Your late grandfather was enough hobbyist for this family. If you're going to continue playing the violin, you must keep a goal firmly in mind. All right,
Why are
Mom?
you so stingy?
Sorry, Mom.
Jeez.
You're wrong.
Let
I
people
see.
have fun.
Your veins obviously carry your grandfather's blood.
Because if you
I'm
like
leaving
what you
now.
do, then it can become a hobby. Or then it's a
Mom?
hobby.
Wait
And
a
then
minute.
eventually the hobby might become a job. Kind of like what I'm doing.
Music classes anymore,
It's fun
Mom.
for me, so I want
You
to keep
won't need
doing
the
it.
violin
And if it
either.
eventually becomes a job, then I'll have fun at my job. That's why you want people to have fun what they do. Ah, parents that are like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," that's not good. Not good at all. She can play the violin. She likes the violin. Maybe she'll become a soloist. Maybe she'll become something different. Obviously, the grumpy parent doesn't like her job. The music right now doesn't fit this scene very well.
Hi.
I want you to answer one question.
All right.
What's your reason for doing this?
What's the reason? It would be just the same as yours. Because I'm also extremely curious to know precisely what happened on that day at that particular time, in that field.
But why?
Huh? Hey, you said one answer. And I gave it to you. Well, let's go.
Ah, he got
Pretty
you there.
secure. Oh, I almost forgot. Why? You're a fast runner, right?
We're gonna have to kind of break in, you know, and jump over, run. The dogs are gonna come after us, you know.
You mean Mai?
Yep. I asked her to go out with me. Hey, let's keep this between us.
I'm surprised you told me you didn't like her.
Actually, I always felt it was she who didn't care for me.
Well, you picked on her.
That was boyish expression of affection.
Maybe she thinks you'll start picking on her again if she turns you down.
For reals?
Take it easy. I said maybe.
I hope not. Man! Nah, Mai isn't the type to say yes or something like that if she didn't mean it, right?
Maybe not.
Don't do it. Don't. I see that in your eyes. You want to kill him. Don't do it. Don't. It's not worth it. It's never worth it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's past visiting hours.
Now, how should we go about this?
I know a way.
Huh?
Crowbar.
Hey.
Shotgun.
Hang on. Wait for me.
A good kick to the door. Breaking the window. You know, there's just various ways to do it. Come on, pink guy man. I don't remember your name either. I'm really bad at this. I don't remember anyone's
For
name.
reals?
That expression, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't use it.
Huh?
For reals? Oh right, because Tomohiko used that. Or just used that. Wow.
Where
For
is
reals,
that-
man?
Ah, got it.
G-Study's room is messy.
Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
Toys!
Is this it?
It's because it's a program that you're involved in, isn't it?
Huh?
Why didn't you finish what you were saying earlier?
Must I?
When someone asks a favor, they usually explain the whole reason for it.
My entire reason was fear. I'm afraid of why and how something like this could happen. It's frightening that nobody ever noticed the problem. And it's terrifying I failed to spot it the entire time. I'm pissed off at the morons around me. Oh, and I suppose pissed off is unacceptable also?
Are you incognito?
In what? You use lots of difficult words. How old are you?
Incognito, are you?
Well, no matter. We're
difficult
going to
words,
be seeing some
man.
more of Zieg for a variety of reasons.
But wait a minute, wasn't Zeke...
Data hacking! Oh
Everything
yeah!
has a back door. There's one to the clubhouse, and even to this game. It's the same in the real world as in the computer world. Whenever someone goes missing, there are always traces that can be followed. The last place they were seen, a verified time they were reported missing. If you grasp the outline of a void, it will gradually become a clear picture of the real image. So long as his data is still left on the server, then we have something to go on. My Minase. There you have it. You gave his login name and password. Therefore, it was relatively easy to locate his data. And then there's this. You've seen it before, haven't you? Zieg 2. It's like a clone. The name is different, but the contents are the same. This is the town you went to in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now here's
Confused.
the risky part. In order to recreate the same circumstances from when you played this before, you'll have to access along with me.
Yeah, I figured.
Huh? You did? Are you sure you want to do this? You might lose consciousness again, and it's possible that you won't wake up this time.
The chance of that is the same for you as well.
You're right. Let's forget about it and go back home.
A good plan.
You're joking.
You're right. Don't worry. I'm not gonna collapse on you. I have the sound.
You have the sound. What do you mean by that? Bong! That sound? Or ah! Ah! Oh no, this guy's gonna screw the whole thing up. Stupid man. Don't screw it up.
So are you ready to go out on the field now?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do it. The key words are chosen, hopeless, nothingness.
Chosen hopeless nothing. Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah,
Delta
looks like a
chosen
run-of-the-mill
hopeless
playing field.
nothingness.
Something's here.
Yeah, that's a minor character. The enemy characters are normal too. Do you happen to remember which way you went, Mai?
No.
Want to check out the dungeon?
If there's something we discover, does it mean Tomonari will regain consciousness?
Well, I have to be honest with you, Mai.
That sound.
sound? I hear nothing but the background music.
It's coming!
There's something for you! Draw!